Hello, welcome back to VEDIM. I don't know what number this is gonna be. I'm filming them ahead of time and I'm probably gonna upload them out of order. But welcome to VEDIM! And like I said, I'm filming ahead. I don't know if that's like cheating, but it's the only way I can realistically make this happen. So today I'm just gonna be showing you really quickly my everyday makeup routine. I start using the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I'm not a huge fan of this primer. I just kind of need to use it up before I go and get another one because I can't justify spending money on a new primer until I've used all of this one. So it helps a little bit with the pores, but my pores are massive. I'm pretty sure I've shown them on camera before. If not, or if you're new, I'll do it in a second. But they're actually huge and like no primer can like fill them, so I don't know why I still try, but I do. Also, this was a really bad time to film this video as I have a massive scab right there. I had a zit, and I hate getting zits right there because that's the place where my foundation already doesn't stick, like this whole region, like the nose to between my eyebrows. So I popped it, and then it just, and we're just here now. But anyway, so my pores, if it'll focus, see that? Also blackheads, sorry, I have gross skin. But yeah, they're kind of large, and primer doesn't stand a chance, but I'm gonna keep trying anyways. But yeah, so I alternate between a few foundations, and I normally go between the Maybelline Fit Me foundation and the shade of 110, the Superstay foundation in the shade of 102, which is too light for me, but you know. And my other one, which is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer Duo in the shade 0.5. On the day-to-day, I use the Maybelline Superstay foundation, and I use about a pump of that. I'll go in for more in a second because my face. Then I add a little bit of the Clinique Beyond Perfecting. Again, this makes it a little pinker for me. As you can see, the darker one is the Clinique, and it is like closer to my skin tone than that is. So I kind of mix them together, and since the Maybelline does oxidize, it kind of works. My skin has really bad reactions to makeup as of recently. Like, I don't think I'm allergic. I just think I have such sensitive skin and such big pores that my cheeks like burn when I put too much product on them. So I do them first because it's not necessarily blending that hurts. It's when like after I put on foundation and then I like leave concealer there for like 2 seconds, it starts burning. And that's probably not good. I'm also using the viewfinder right now because I don't have a mirror. But yeah, this kind of burns, so I do kind of blend this region of my face first because I don't like the product like sitting there too long. Okay, and now this foundation looks super light on me, but like give it a second to oxidize, and like when I put my powder on, it all gets fixed. I promise. I'm not completely crazy, just mostly. Just since this is already light on me, I don't have any concealers like brightening for this. When I use my other foundations, I don't have it like on me, but it's the Maybelline, not the Fit Me one, but it's like the Fix Plus. Don't quote me on that. I think it's the, like the Studio something Maybelline concealer. It's not my favorite concealer I've ever had, but it does work really well with this foundation in particular. It's like I've baked with this powder forever. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade of, oh god, in the shade 5 there, and I've used it and I love it. It's a thick powder. But when I bake with it, it messes with my skin so much, and I have to redo my whole makeup because I bake like under my eyes, and I'll get this line like right here where there's like, you can tell where it's baked, you can tell where it's like set. I wouldn't suggest using this particular powder if you're gonna be photographed a lot. It looks really good on like video cameras and like pictures without flash. It is such a gorgeous powder. Like I love this powder so much. Like it gets a little cakey when you actually look at me in person, but that's just because my makeup's always cakey in person, and if you know me, you know that, and I just can't fix that. That's just a me problem. It also covers up all my weird like little like, they're not zits. I have these things, and apparently it's like when your blood vessels burst in your face. I don't know. I have them on my hands too. I'm just gonna show that. Oh, there's foundation on them. Basically, you get these, oh here's one, it's like tiny, I don't know if you can see it, but that little red dot, not a zit, it looks like a zit, but it's not like 3D, like it's just flat and it's a red dot, and it's like when a blood vessel bursts and you can't get rid of it, and I have one right here and right there, and I just, like there's nothing I can do about it other than just cover it in foundation. I'm gonna go in with my bronzer, which is the powder on it now. The Physician Formula bronzer in the shade of Light, because, you know. And I just take it on my big powder brush that I was using before, and I blend from the, like, blend towards my ear, like I blend outwards. Now that I'm bronzed, I'm gonna contour, and I alternate between two brushes depending on what kind of look I want. This one's a denser, I think it's a complexion brush, so it's like a little bit denser, a little bit fluffy, like it's like softer, I guess. It's a nicer brush. Or I use this e.l.f. highlighter brush, and that sounds weird, but it's a really like soft, like it's not very firm at all brush, and that's for more like diffuse kind of contour looks. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm not going natural because like this coverage isn't natural, but I don't want a super harsh contour, so I do the same thing I do with bronzer, and I blend from the from lips to ears, not like that far, but that direction. Next, okay, so I used to hate blush. I've said this before. I don't think I've said it on this channel necessarily. I used to say I was anti-blush, but that's because the blush I was using just wasn't like a good color on me. Well, I don't know. I use it now and I like it. But I found this blush for my birthday gift from Sephora. I got this Tarte blush in the shade of Party with like 3 A's. And I didn't wear it for a while, but recently I tried it like with a big brush, and I kind of love it. And I wear a little bit too much blush now, and I just think it looks kind of cute and kind of aesthetic. So I just kind of take it just above my contour, try to like diffuse my contour into the rest of my face. Yeah, and I think that, I don't know, I just really like the way that looks. It's very springy. I probably won't do it as much in the fall or like winter, but in the summer and spring, I think it's super cute. I go between using the Moonlight Pearls e.l.f. baked highlighter and the Moonchild Anastasia, which is like a very big price range, but I really like both for different reasons. These are a little bit more like bold colors, so I don't use those as much when I'm going for a more like natural look. When I do use it for a natural look, I always use the shade Pink Heart. Oh, the shade name like fell off of one of them. But I use the shade Pink Heart, and it's just because it matches the blush and makes it look real cute and natural. I've said cute like 20 times in this video, but it's fine. Next, I go to brows, because I don't always wear eyeshadow. When I do, I still do brows first. I don't know if that's normal, but that's what I do. I don't really watch a lot of like beauty people who do. Today was not like a symmetrical brow day, but it wasn't like a bad brow day. I don't know. This brow looks a lot better than it normally does, and it looks better than the other one for sure. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 1:36 p.m.
Okay, I have plenty of time. This is when I would do not a ton of eyeshadow, but some eyeshadow. And I use the Sugar palette from Hush a lot, and I also use the Aphrodite palette from Hush a lot, wherever that went. And I'm doing a really natural look, so I am just going to use this. I don't normally wear eyeliner. I sometimes do, but normally when I wear eyeliner, I don't wear eyeshadow unless it's for like a really fancy event, and I'm not going to anything super fancy today. This is kind of like I said, an everyday look. So I'm gonna take this Katy Cat Eye mascara, which I really like. I really like the formula. I'm not a huge fan of the wand, so I've been meaning to go and get another wand for it, but I love like the mascara itself, so I just have to be really careful with the wand that's like facing the right way. Since this mascara is so like thick and like big, I don't really put any on my bottom lashes. If I do, I use a different mascara, and it's a very thin wand. It's very odd, but it works for bottom lashes. I'm very carefully, without applying too much, taking my bottom eyelashes. So yeah, if you look up close to this makeup, it doesn't look as good, but on camera, like, yes. As you can see, it's oxidized some, like on my neck. You can see like there's less of a color difference from the foundation to my actual skin, but you can totally see where the foundation ends, because even like my like chest is like acne prone, but like you can see like where there's like full coverage foundation versus nothing. But that's not a battle I'm gonna fight. So yeah, then I clean up all my makeup, because like, oof. So So this isn't the lip gloss I normally wear, but it's a lip gloss. It's near me. I've been trying to get out of wearing matte lipsticks because they really dry out my lips. So I've been wearing lip glosses, and I've been using one called Sexy Mother Pucker with a P, from Soap and Glory, and I love it. This is a Burt's Bees one, so you know. But yeah, this is the finished look. Nothing super exciting, but this is my everyday makeup routine. It probably took me like 30 minutes. On school days, I do a little less. This is like the weekends. I know on school days, I don't wear no, I do wear mascara. I don't wear eyeshadow, but I do pretty much do everything else. Not always blush. Recently, I haven't even been wearing makeup at school because like it's the end of the year and exams are soon, and we had exams last week. But yeah, this is my weekend pretty much makeup routine. Also, it looked kind of cute today. So this is my outfit today. This is from Charlotte Russe. These are from Charlotte Russe. This is from Target, because, you know. But yeah, this is my outfit today with the makeup look. I'm gonna start doing these probably with like the kind of like short video. This is not a short video, this is a long video. I'm gonna start doing these hopefully with the VEDIMs, just because it gives me future reference of what I've worn, like what my style was at this point in my life. So yeah. If you want a lookbook, let me know because I can do that too. So yeah. See you tomorrow. Bye.